That's two railgun cruisers, which are really annoying. Really long range. Your throat is dying. Some hot drinks, man. Right then. These two. We need to sort out these two. Oh, he's overdriven as well. Okay, that's not so bad. He's going to come right in at us, though. But in a little over 2 minutes, he's going to be grading. What are you? Karakara. Okay. Back in our standard ship. Bring in our longer range units. We'll bring you in. Bring in the clankers, the dominator. I'll bring in the two ventures. Last night you found a powered Legion Vernal Castigator with a timid pilot. It had safety overrides that never once fired its weapons. Oh man. Timid pilots, I don't know. Unless they're in a carrier. Can bring in the three frigates. Yeah, we're gonna move up and support him. And the frigates are gonna go capture that. Once they capture that, they're gonna move up and capture this. Unless we're fighting over it already. We could be. Is the clanker that far ahead? It is. Oh man. Okay. We'll take it. Railgun cruiser there. If we can do some damage without having to deal with the railgun cruiser, that would be nice. Clanker's being a little bit too aggressive now that we've changed the fleet. The railgun cruisers are on this side. I need that point. Just gonna hold the line. Have a choice because our engines got taken out by salamanders. You three can move back up here. Taking that, which means we have plenty of deployment points, which we're going to use in the dark rate. Stalker. Reinforce the line. Oh, that is not ideal. his flux is terrible. Keep an eye on that. More salamanders. Animated Viking with the 10 gift bomb. You are a nut job. Well, thank you very much. How are you doing this evening, man? Obviously you're doing well. So many viewers? Yeah. Well, that's thanks to York. Ooh, that predator went in deep. Right. Oh yeah. Gotta cancel that. But 3 of my ships doing nothing. That's always good. It's always good. Right. Did that lasher just shoot at the predator? Or was there a missile there that I just didn't see? So he's at high flux. We want to keep him pressured. The bombers are coming in. They're probably going to miss him. Maybe they'll just collateral that guy. Oh, he moved forward. Oh, that's beautiful. I love bombers. Branas. Okay, we are pressuring them into the death circle. Good for us. Once you can close over one of these flanks here and they all get look in here, like it's harder for them to shoot without shooting each other. They can't focus on all the targets at once, and then you kind of just crush them. Happy New Year, man. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. I'm actually I need to go for a test because I had symptoms the other day. Work takes that very seriously. But I'm feeling good. What was that weapon? Yeah, just felt like doing a bit of Starsector. They are actually pushing back up. I would like to kill the 2 railgun cruisers. Just because they're so annoying. Oh yeah, I just had a head cold, but you know, work in healthcare, so gotta be tested. Hope the clanker doesn't die. Let's burn up again. Yeah, well, that's it, isn't it? I'd rather not have it. My immune system is shot after the kidney failure a few years ago. No, I'm not in the national healthcare system, and I'm not frontline. So no. What is the Excalibur? Oh, yeah, the railgun cruiser actually did drop. No, I work in community healthcare for a private company. We're partnered with the National Healthcare Service here. But I'm mainly in the office. Slightly different, but any sign of a sniffle and you go home. Work from home though. Lytic based convoy with food and organics. They're okay. See where we want to go. Could probably actually head up to Torment. Head up to Torment. Check in on our holding. Regular commerce fleet. Always nice when they tell you what they have. If they want to fight us, they'll fight. So we took Torment off of the Persian League to give this system a pirate majority. And then I took governorship of it because I wanted to. Basically how that went. We'll take all that. We're just going to sell everything so that we no, again, I'm not in contact with patients. I'm more admin. But I don't ever say I'm like frontline healthcare and that. Oh, don't worry, there are a ton of regulations that we have to follow. And we don't take it lightly. Flechette cannon. I don't think I've ever used this. Yeah, get rid of it all. We're not going to be visiting Dassel and McKeown anytime soon, so I'm just going to sell that here. Pretty sure that sells for a lot more to them. Grab all of that. Sorry, man. Don't worry about it. But I don't go into much details on it anyway, but no. Like I said, I would never say that I'm frontliner and Raptors. I do love raptors. But we also have a skill point. Pretty sure I'm going to go for that. Just get more range. Peak operating time for ourselves is good. Yeah. It's separate to this, you know. So, yeah. I don't mind talking, but I just generally don't bother, especially with the whole situation and all the different views on it and yada yada yada. Anyway, pew pew pew, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go for this and get the extra range, but then I know there was something else I was gonna go for here. The crew loss for fighters is actually probably good. Extra speed too. People are weird, yes. But even that is subject to your view on what weird is. Weapon damage. Advanced turret gyros. We could increase the effectiveness of our raids actually. Yeah, we should do that. Yeah, we'll take this now so that we can do a few more raids and get a bit more out of them. And then we'll take this next. Then we'll elite this as well so that we can get our ACM rating. 23 story points now, which is nice. If we do run into any of those fleets that we just can't handle, nothing else to do there. Okay. They're running dark, so pirates. The small fast pick. What is that? Is that a combat buffalo? Not the standard combat buffalo, let's say. Converted carrier, what are you? Oh. Graded life support, I don't know. 3 fighter bays. No shields. I don't think we need that right now. Another carrier, but I don't think we need that carrier. Get rid of that. Possible and high, so we'll leave it alone. We're a little late to these. Likely and high. Steward class picket frigate. Crew for heavy machinery. That's the crew and heavy machinery. That's okay. So the independents are trying to fight back. Oh, you got a stalwart. Effectiveness of raid, because we just don't have enough. We have no capacity in the fleet for ground support. We need 195 Marines, and then they have all of this. Yeah, that's where your battle station comes in, I guess. But we won't be raiding there. Could take Janus. Actually, we could take that off the Ludic Church. Or we could take Janus off of the hegemony. We'll have a look at this. Sure. Right, they're fighting the Cabal, so that's fine. You're and Dictat are going kind of wild on their saturation bombardments. Alright, let me buy your Marines for no particular reason. Right. Pop back out here. Defenses are 128. Okay, we can easily win that. Yeah, let's take a Tundra world for the pirates. Green EU. No support fleet, so go. Or they have a Hephaestus on there. A lot of the time, I'd say when approaching here, I wouldn't even bother putting up the shields for like the Mark 9s and that, because it's kinetic damage. Not going to do a lot to your armor. And you don't need to get your flux up, but for the likes of the Hephaestus there, that will start cracking your armor. Like it has done there. Again, same with the heavy autocannons. Alright, main weapons platform down. Lovely. And the Shrek call eyes, if you are around, one thing I would advise getting is graphics lib. It gets rid of the big white flash. I don't know if you probably have it installed if you're using X-Ray and that. But yeah, it gets rid of the big white flash whenever large ships explode, as you see with that station there. Oh, that's right, invasions were changed. So let's go through this. But we should be pretty good on this. I like this. And if it can be developed, that'd be great. I don't know if any of you ever played Star Drive. Star Drive was a fun game. Shame it never got finished. Right. They have people in every section. They have heavy armaments here. They've got Marines up here. I'm gonna go here. Attack bonus when on enemy held industries, but suffers an attack penalty on station only markets. Increase deployment cost. Okay. We are going to deploy you. We're pretty much just going to deploy a unit to each. Oh, okay. Okay then. The morale is at 67. Charlie, you're going to take the farming. Yeah, we're easily going to win that. I suppose we could double up on 2 of them. Bravo squad, take the spaceport. Then Delta is going for ground defenses. I'm gonna hit them in every section. We are going to drop a second group on the ground defenses. And now we wait. And that means that there's a battle going on. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are we fixed? This is gonna be fun. Now, all going well. All going well, we can get a couple of nice ships out of this. That thing is kind of nasty. Stoner. They have a bunch of fighters, but they're all crap. A bunch of frigates. An overdriven predator. Let the duckening begin. I kind of forgot what we're fit with. I think we don't deploy you. I like that. Now we'll leave the mining pikes out and we'll deploy you because you have miniguns. And we are going to get pushed hard here because that's what they do. We'll capture that. That's going to give us 50 deployment points. So after the initial rush, we're going to deploy in the Predator and a few other things. And they'll pop in behind us. I hope. Also, I hope the clankers perform well, because this is kind of what they're for. Somebody actually capture that, please. We kind of want their frigates to rush down to us first. We'll leave people going over there. They want to engage now, that's fine. Let them. A bomber squad just took out half an interceptor squad. That's not bad. Flanker is dealing with that, and we have a decent little spread here. They don't have as much as I was thinking. Maybe they haven't deployed everything. But as long as the frigates don't kind of overwhelm our guys on the flanks, we should be okay. Just to make sure we're going to deploy these guys. And they'll work their way up through the ranks here. Yeah, he's falling back. Yeah. God, the Ludwig Church have better ECM than we do. And as usual, they're piling into the center. I'm hoping we don't need to deploy anything else. If they push in further, then let them. Is such a good gun. Yeah, if they can push onto the Condor there, that'd be nice. And then on this side, yeah, the mech is in there, okay. And you guys are on the flank here. So if these two over here can push in nicely, that's going to cause havoc there, because you can see there's small shield arcs. They either defend against these guys or defend against these guys. And their main dude is highly fluxed. Now, our Our Dominator is not much better right now. But it's a decent trade-off there. Just out of range here. Yeah, their bombers came in overloaded you. Our bombers are about to make a mess of that mule. And you guys are starting to push on that side. That's not too bad. The clanker is up the back. Yeah. So I keep missing those urchin suppressors, and that's what's damaging us here. The fossil took a few hits because he pushed in the front, but he got back. Let him go. And again, as we saw earlier, a bit of a death ball. What happened to you? Bombers. Yep, Mason's down. Okay. A little bit of an issue. And if we're dragging him out, then we're bringing in... Adventures are very slow. We'll bring in you and you. Oh, I hit the wrong button there. Bree was going to save me here. Well, that worked out in the end. Some of them you can. The burn drive, I don't think you can. But if you can, let me know how, because that could be useful. But yeah, we have won that. If you guys can kill that, I would be very happy. But like I said, these guys, the clankers, are doing massive work for us. Hey, Mora. We could use a Mora. Start by activating it again. Let's find out. You are 100% right. Thank you very much. See, learning things every day. I've only been playing the game for 9 years. Ah, don't tank yourself, man. That's me. It's much easier just without my thinking, and more often than not, I've overlooked something. Yeah, that's going to be very useful. That is going to be very useful. We lost the mech, which is okay. Barely 3 weeks ago, and good stuff. Yeah, I was delighted when Seth did his video, what, 2 years ago now? And it got a lot of people into the game. And then the likes of Nukriem and Splattercat and all that keep coming back to it, which is great. Alright, most of them are dead. Take our mech back. You have 3 built-in hull mods. Keep an eye out for these, because as far as I'm aware, yeah, I can do this, but the player can't. Alt power grid, degraded shields, degraded life support. Oh, you bought it back when it was Starfare, yeah. When there was like one solar system. Something I miss is the old boarding system after battles. Potato PC, so I'm struggling with like 15 to 20 FPS with max fleets. Yeah, it can get kind of overloaded. How much RAM have you got in that PC? The minimum skeleton crew is kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Killer Dar 1. Thank you for the Prime sub, bud. Oh, you have 4 gigs in it, okay. Gotcha. I was gonna say go into VM params and just change the settings, although you could probably double it. Love the streams, good stuff, man. I'm glad you enjoy them. We're not going to take that because of the demod, and it's going to be a while before we can get rid of it. I think we take we tried it, but it got unstable. Yeah, well, you got to work with what you've got, I suppose. Right, we'll take the Dominator. I think we take the Oppressor as well. I don't think we take back the Mason. We definitely use more than that in supplies in that fight. Stuff. Always salvage the battlefield afterwards. How are we doing? Oh, the current, yeah. Graphics card prices are ridiculous. Okay, so they've all retreated to the spaceport. There's no problem. You're reorganizing, you are holding. So you are going to move to the spaceport. And then we're going to deploy. Oh, can't deploy you. I moved the wrong one, didn't I? Yeah, well, we're going to move you to the farming. And look at that. Took it. Now under player control. Is it under our control though? No. That's fine. Negative growth. The farming is untouched. The way station and spaceport are untouched. How much? I don't mind it not being under our control. Income is minus 31,000. We cannot afford to take governorship of this and take that hit, because then we'd be minus 100,000 a month. And no. That's okay. No, don't do that. Before we sell all the weapons, we'll actually outfit the ships, because then we don't have to buy back the weapons. Converted hangar. Yes. Right. Give it sables and hammers at the front. Do we even want to give it Oh, okay, yeah. So there's a couple of little things that I've edited. So if you go into the settings file, hold on, I could probably open these while I'm in game. I'll tell you right. Starsector core. Data. Config. Yeah, you're going into config, and then you're going to, so you're going to Fractal Softworks, Starsector core, data, config, and then you're going to settings.json, and let me just open it and tell you the name of the line. Yeah, there it is. Copy this out of the file into chat. Once again, close that. Do you want to go into the settings.json file and find that line? And set that to true instead of false. And then just save it. Just open it with WordPad or whatever. And after that, then you can just hold down Alt and mouse over things, and that's how you do that. So it's a function in the game, it's just not activated. And then that same file is where you go in and you can change the max size of your fleets. So I've changed the max size of fleets 50. You could reduce that if you wanted to. Works for the AI as well. There's a separate line for the AI. You can change your max level, the amount of officers you have. You can change everything. And it's actually, if you read through it, it's pretty easy to to go through and make it out to the way you want, which is, you know, another great thing about this game. But yeah, that's very handy to have. So again, we're going to go with 2 Mark 9s up the front. 100 kinetic damage. You can follow up with the hammers. Sabers are there as kind of a backup if you want to do it now. I don't really want to give him fighters, but we'll give him the mining pods. And that's good against phase ships, frigates. Yeah, that was a revelation for me as well. Oh, if I had a second raptor, that would be nice. But heavy mortars it is. Again, these fits are not meant to be good in any way, shape, or form. But do not use these as examples of good fits. Kind of goes in general for all my playthroughs, but specifically these ones. Dedicated targeting core is already built in, which is great. We go stabilize shields. Stabilize shields could be good. We could go heavy armor because it has a lot of armor. I think I will actually go heavy armor. And I'm going to give it this. This is added in by MHM Inc. This increases the projectile speed of ballistic weapons. And see how it does against this. Again, mining drones, right? They're practically useless for damage, but it made him fire off all his PD. And that with the kinetic damages after raising his flux. The only thing here then is that the mortars don't have the range. Follow up. Kind of expecting him to burn in. AT shake. The mortars going off. Okay, well, this is a good showing. Because again, this is, you know, it's not meant to work alone. This is meant to work in conjunction with the rest of them. Like the two of them together are going to do pretty well. Those heavy Nexus launchers are really good. Really good. And the Condor. Okay. What else did we pick up? That's right, this thing. This thing with all the bloody slots. Alright, let's just strip that. Got a dedicated targeting core, flux distributor. Okay. Could just stick 2 heavy maulers on the front, there and there. We're working with a base of 1,000 range. Plonk a raptor on there for like pure PD purposes. 2 more drone wings in there for 0 ordnance points. Got more Nexus launchers. No, we're gonna go 4 harpoon launchers. And then what the hell are we gonna put in all of these slots? All very broadside. We're gonna put 2 salamanders back here. Annoy the hell out of the enemy. 3 broadsides basically, and then 2, 3 at the back. Put all the machine guns at the back. Over the engines. Generally don't do too much anyway. With 4 Vulcans, and then with these 2, basically that's our PD, right? We have the Raptor at the front, Vulcans on the side, and machine guns on the back. A decent amount of PD, and they'll act as PD as well if they're still alive. Then on the side, I don't even know. Arbalists, heavy autocannons, 214, 125. Gonna go with the arbalist. We don't have any miniguns. And on the front then, I'm just going to stick 2 flat cannons there. Max that out, raise that a bit. A lot of times people will want to like max the vents and max the capacitors and then load out their ship. Again, it's all dependent. This guy is going to be fighting from 1,000 most of the time. If someone does get close to him, I'd imagine he'll let loose on the harpoons, so we'll actually just max that out because he already has stuff built in. I think that'll work. And when you do go into simulator, don't forget to deploy some allies. Right, let's get them there. Throw on autopilot and see how the 2 of them do against this thing. I'd be hoping they rip it apart. The maulers. So he's backing off, right? Just in case it's not apparent, you just watch the stars. He's backing off because he doesn't want him to get in close. So once his burn drive comes on, if he does burn drive in. So that's how did I find all these mods? Over a long time, to be honest. There would be a lot of the mods I kind of tried out over the years and got added as staples, and then obviously there are some new ones, but alright, if he can get back into range, that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be grand. That'll do fine, that'll do fine. Yeah, my early playthroughs like would have started vanilla, add in a mod or two, have a look and see how it goes. Try out other mods then, see if they clash. We're gonna just sell everything. You know, standard troubleshooting kind of stuff. See what I like, see what I don't like. And build it up over multiple playthroughs. There are a number of mods that updated within the week after I started this playthrough, which I would like to have in, like Interstellar Imperium, ship weapon pack has all the IBB bounties in it. But if I was to add that, it could cause problems, so yeah, there could be more mods on that list. Alright, we don't really need that right now, but we've taken it for the pirates, which is grand. Because again, we're gonna basically make the outer ring here all pirates eventually. Started here basically. The ORA, we might leave the ORA in there for a little bit. We'll see. There it goes. Yeah, it really depends on what suits your style. Like I found the Osiris Alliance kind of fits in nicely. Machina Void services have been alright. I haven't seen much of them do stuff. Alright, Asej, how do you say your name actually? Is it Asej or a siege or thanks for hanging out, man. Don't worry about anything. Have a good night. Ace J. Okay. I'll get closer next time. Have a good one. Right. Portia is there. Want to take on Tritachyon right now? Not right now. We are in a half decent position. How is... Thank you for the follow, HJ. There's Tormund. Tormund is now making us money again, which is great. Space station is built. Fantastic. We have the void extraction here, which is basically producing a ton of stuff for us. And as long as we can get the stability up. The free port, yeah, but... Oh, really? Oh, screw that, okay. Free port was nice while it lasted. Let's sort that out. Make us more money. And... disassemble the scrap-worthy wrecks brought by the fleet and break them down into usable resources. Now we're good. I was going to say we can't build, yeah. Commerce would be nice to have on our own station. We won't worry too much about that right now. We'd have to sink a lot of money into it, and we'll just let it grow a little bit. Yeah, we still have positive growth. We're at the free port. Make a little bit more money, and once that unrest dies down, we should be good to go. The rebellion was quashed because the pirates sent a suppression fleet. The fleet coming in here. Responding to invasion. Did we repaired? Yes, we did. Okay. The Legion. We actually have a 14th battle group Legion sitting at a dock. Yeah, it's going to be more of the same.